Hello. Sorry, let me get my face out of your face. I'm trying something a little different because, see, I used to do lives standing up, and I preferred doing the lives standing up. But I can't do them at my craft table because my parents are downstairs watching TV, and my craft area is open to the downstairs, and the TV is pretty loud. So, but I guess we can't do it this way. I was able to have the camera in such a way that you could see the table as well as, as me, and then I could talk to you and be doing the project, and you could see it all at once. And I thought I'd try doing that sitting down, but you can't. And I have to turn it to the table when I'm ready. The computer, I don't know what's going on. We are having some pretty nasty weather, and we're into tornado watches and all that fun stuff. So it could be the internet has an issue because my Facebook's not working. The computer's up and running, thank goodness. I took it to the doctor and it had a little tune-up, had a little checkup, had a little, little TLC, and it's running, but the internet's being funky. So if I cut out on you, that's going to be why. So we're going to finish what we started. The cutting board, I've sanded it down, and I'm ready to paint it. And the Lazy Susan does not look the same anymore. So we're going to add stars to it, and I can tell already I'm probably going to have to lift the camera up higher for you to see what I'm doing. So, and this should be quick, so I'm going to quit talking. I'm just going to quit gabbing. I will not see your comments. I am so sorry. I will not see your comments. I will look at them after I'm finished, and this will be backwards. It'll be backwards. I have nothing. There's nothing I can do about it tonight. Hopefully things will improve by the time I'm ready to go live next time. Of course, tomorrow's Thrifting Thursday, and we are going to Turning Point, my favorite place. Yay! Okay, get busy. Okay, I'm going to change the angle of the camera so you can see what I have going on here on the, this is a table, on the table. And yeah, if you tend to get dizzy, close your eyes and I will let you know when we're there. Okay, here we go. Let's do it this way. So, that's not going to work. Let me raise the camera and then lower it some more. Don't open your eyes yet if you have them closed. And then let's take this down. And I'm guessing at the moment because I don't have anything to go by. Okay, this should work. I just have to stay in camera. All right, so as you can see, I sanded it down. It's no longer dark brown, and it doesn't have all the scratches on it anymore. I can still kind of see the pattern of the scratches, but it's still in a lot better shape than when it was when I bought it. So I'm going to take this white chalk paint. Oh, look, my paintbrush is in the bathroom. Goodness gracious. Are you right? Oh, they're talking about tornadoes down there. News break, talking about tornadoes. Okay, let's see. And I think I'm not going to do a whole lot of paint on here. I think I just want to do a thin, not even thin, but just one coat. Just one coat on this because I want it to be kind of rustic looking. It's a pretty wood. I probably should have just left it like it is. So it's Wednesday, Hunt Day Wednesday. We are 3 days closer to the weekend. I have a little sign that says, first 5 days after the weekend are always the hardest. So we've been through the first 3. We only have 2 left. So how's your week been going? Anybody have any upcoming plans yet? I'm just going to do 1 coat. So I did post a video of sanding this, and as I was editing it to get it ready for the posting, I realized I spent a good portion of the time just letting you see plastic. I put a plastic, kind of a plastic cover on the table outside so I don't mess up the glass on it. The birds are chirping, but there's thunder in the background. How's the weather in your area? When you join me, please say hi. Let me know you're here, where you're watching from. And tell me, do you have crazy weather going on? At work, the guys, I'm going to dry this real quick. The guys pulled all the vehicles into the shop because they were worried that everything was going to be hit with hail. And they were so nice. They took my car in. It was pouring down rain, and they went out and moved all the cars and moved mine as well. Told me they'd get wet for me. I work with a good bunch of guys at a construction company. It's me. We have a lot of other ladies that go to the job sites, but at the office it's just me and Jade, and then it's an office full of men, and they're good guys. It doesn't take too long. I do not want to be an hour and a half. I said that Monday too, and I don't know, I just wasn't looking close enough, and I taped the Lazy Susan off to do the stripes, and I did it in the wrong direction. So, and the first time I started using the wrong size, and then so I tore those off and started using the right size tape, and put them in the wrong direction. I didn't realize until I was done. So I had to start over twice. Am I in the camera? I'm not used to not being able to see. So we got it painted. It's just a quick 1 coat. I don't want perfection. Just like that. Dry this side. Okay. There we go. Take care of the sides real quick, and then we'll be done. And what I'll need to do at this point, after I'm done painting the sides here, is I will sand it down just a little bit, and then I'm going to put Stars and Stripes Forever on the cutting board, and I'm going to do them in, oh, I forgot to grab my paste. Yes, I'm on it. I'm on it. I am really, really on it. I think I'm going to do them two-tone. The letters, I'm going to do two-tone in red and blue so that we have the whole red, white, and blue theme going. I'm not in the camera, am I? So I'm just painting the edges. And I thought I'd go ahead and put some ribbon on this little guy. Make a bow to put on it. It wasn't dry. This turned out to be really pretty under that really dark, really dark paint or sealer or whatever they had on there. That's an airplane, no thunder right now. If you catch the live on, if you caught the live or if you catch the replay of Monday's live, you'll hear we had some pretty good thunder going that day. Okay. That is the way I want it painted. I'm done with the white. Dry that a little bit. I'm just doing the edges. I'm trying to make sure I stay in the camera. Okay. That's one side. And this side. And as you can see, I didn't get every single spot. I left some of it just open on purpose. And I've got my nutmeg here, and I'm probably going to go ahead and do a little bit of dry brushing with it on here as well to age it a little bit so that it is in line with the cutting board. See how I did that? See how I did the cutting board with the nutmeg? So, or it's not a cutting board, that's the Lazy Susan. The Lazy Susan. Okay. Some more off of this side. And some more off of here. And some more off of here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to wipe. Again, if you're just joining me, I I'm trying to watch Sherry Turner. Hello, Sherry Turner. I'm doing my live from a different perspective, different angle, different method because computer and internet issues. So if you leave comments, if I don't see them tonight while I'm doing the live, I will be looking afterward and I will respond, I promise. I've got the phone turned around in the opposite direction I normally have it. So, and the computer is not working very well. The internet's not working very well. So I have to just rely on what I used to do. And this will be backwards. I promise you, this will be backwards when we're done. Okay, so we're going to do Stars and Stripes Forever to go with this. And I'm making it dirty. So, yep. I want to do a red and a blue. And I want to do two-tone. So this is Candy Apple Red. And this is Cadet. And I'm going to stir them up, make sure they're ready for use. There's a little bit chunkiness on the side because when I wipe the excess back into the jar, it gets on the side there. And I don't get it all back down in the jar. So there's going to be a little chunkiness on the side. See when I do that? There's a little bit typically left behind. Okay, that's ready. And then make sure the red is good and ready. This is such a great new formula the way they have it now. That's good and ready as well. Okay. I need to put a little wax on my surface. Oh, look, how did I get water on there? Goodness gracious. Where did that water come from? I don't know. But I do need to put a little wax on my surface. So I'm going to use our surface wax. The wax will serve a couple purposes. One, it will protect your transfer from pulling up any paint. And if you're using wood like this, any kind of wood, fragments or particles or, yeah, that's I bet. And it'll also give you a smoother surface to work with, so that you get a better image of your, of your design. Reduces the chances of bleeding, all that kind of fun stuff. I'm going to take my transfer. It's one I've already used. I used it a bunch last year, so I don't have to write on the back. And it probably doesn't even need to be fuzzed. Oh, well, yeah, it needs to be fuzzed. It's still pretty sticky. So I'm using my fuzzing cloth to do this. You can use a towel. You can use a shirt. You can use your pants. Any kind of fabric. All you're doing is putting fuzz onto the sticky side so that it's not as sticky as it would be if you hadn't. We're going to put this, I'm going to bring this down a little bit because I want to put a bow up here. I want to make it, I want to embellish. My ruler is right here. I'm going to measure and make sure it's centered. Not quite centered. So I'm going to move it over just a tad. Much better. That was easy. All right, so now that it's centered, I'm going to work out the air bubbles. I'm not going to push down over here. My concern is where you see the white coming through. We have a little screen mesh for the design. And you can see there's a lot of green or teal specks in there. That means the letters are going to come out distressed looking once they're done. So I'm going to use red and blue on them, and then the little tiny teal specks are going to pull off, and there's going to be white showing. Look at that. It's going to be awesome. And I want to do, I want to make it hard on myself, and I want to, no, it's not going to be hard, but I want to do do I want to do two-tone? You know what? No, I want to do hot mess. So I'm going to take, to do hot mess, you want to take your colors and just grab a little bit with your stir stick and just pick places to put it. Doesn't have to be any kind of rhyme or reason. Just dab a little bit of it in places. And then you do that with all your colors that you're using. You don't want to do too many. I normally do like 3 to, oh, I think 4 is the most I've used. Oops, way too much in that spot. So I'm just dabbing it in different spots. And now I won't be able to return this back to the excess, the excess back to the container, because it will be tainted once I do this. So I'm just going to get a paper towel for that part of it. I'm just going to take my squeegee. I'm just going to start here and work my way this way, and then this way, and then I'm going to go back this way. And I didn't put enough. I guess I could have put a little bit more. I gotta be careful. I don't want to mix it too much, because then it'll just become a yucky, muddled color. Or purple. We don't want it to become purple. Okay. And then I'm going to take this, hold it straight up and down, and just swipe across real quick like to get the excess off. Just like that. I'm just putting it on the paper towel, and then peel to reveal. Ooh, yeah, definitely. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to squirt this with a little bit of water and then set it down so I can wash it later. Oh, more thunder. Oh. I'm making a mess. I'll use different. I'm going to use my spritzer. That works better. There we go. I'm squirting with water so it won't dry up too much and it won't be too difficult to clean. So there's that. Dry it a little bit. Now, since I have wax on here, I don't want to dry it too long or too hot, because if I do, the wax will start bubbling up, and then it'll ruin the design. It just won't be good. So I've got it on low heat. It's dry. Now at this point, what I would do to keep it permanent is seal it with some kind of seal, like maybe some Mod Podge, or some, ooh, I made a mess, or some shellac, or some water-based polyurethane, anything like that you can use to spray and seal the whole thing. Now at this point too, what I want to do is take a little bit of my, I don't want to keep taking the lid off, it's got a little squirt hole. Get a little bit of this nutmeg color, and I'm using nutmeg because I couldn't get my brown open that I really wanted to use for this project, and I think I like it. I mean, I like the way the nutmeg looks. I think it kind of gives it a little bit of a rusted kind of look. So I'm just dabbing it on here, and then I'm just going to dry brush it. No rhyme or reason to it either. I'm just kind of give it that aged look to go along with the cutting board, or Lazy Susan. And I'm going to go ahead and catch the other side as well. And if you wanted to, what you could do is do another design on this side. And just, oh, look at what I did. I'll have to make sure I paint over that. But you could do another design on this side, and that way you could use this for more than just one season. But not for tonight. Tonight I'm just going to do this side. And I'm going to have to cover up that blue that I got all over the... I'm such a mess. I'm going to here we go. Clean this off with my hands so I don't get it on anything else. There we go. Now, yeah, I'm going to have to take some white paint to that and cover it up. There we go. All right, fix that problem. There are no chalk emergencies, my friends. No chalk emergencies. There we go. No one will ever know it was a repair job. Good as new. Okay. So now, let's take, I love this. It's got the sunflowers and the stars, but it might be a little too big. Let's see. I think I'm just going to do a messy bow on this particular one. Okay, so 3 of those. Put the pin back in. And I'm going to take 3 of these. 3, 3, and 3. And I love these little firecracker things. Come on. It's white. You know, I'm just realizing everything I picked is white. Almost everything I picked is white. That's okay. And then I'm going to take, I have a little piece of twine over here. That would be perfect for untie it. What I'm going to do is tie it on so that if I decide to put something else on the other side, I can just remove it. I might end up cutting this knot off. Nope, I got it. Yay! Okay. So let's do one, two, more of these. Those were kind of thick. Maybe I should fold them. And just take this. It doesn't have to be in any particular order, and you can use a lot more than what I used. Depends on just how you want your bow to be. Then just pull them apart. Just like that. And just tie it to so I just tied it on so that it's not permanent. And then you can just fix it. I think I might go get a different, after I'm done here, go get different ribbon and add to it, because there's a lot of white on white here, and I don't think it'll show up very much. So there it is. Okay. And then we're going to finish off this. Now, all I need to do take this out of here and put a lid on it. The longer it stays exposed to the air, the quicker it dries out. That's brand new. Woo! Sorry. All right, here's one that's so I have these. I have little stars. I think I'm just going to use this one and just randomly place stars. It's already written on. So I'm just going to take my little squeegee, get some paste. You know what? I'm going to do this with the multi-tool instead of this squeegee. This one. Make sure I'm in your scene there where you can see. I'm just going to place this here and do a little star. And place it here. And do a little star. Just like that. I'm going to keep doing it until they don't come through very well. I'm just going to put it in random places. And then when the screening gets too clogged up to give me a good star, I'll switch it up for one of the other ones. Just like that. It's starting to get a little distressed looking. The reason I'm doing this is just to get the air bubbles out. I'm being being careful not to stick it to the stars that I put on there already so that I don't pull them off. See how crisp it is over here and how a little distressed over here it looks? I'll do one right here. I think it's time to stop using this one. So I'm going to spritz it a little bit. And I'm just placing it on its backing on the floor, and I'll pick it up when I'm ready to do it. And I'm going to take this smaller one and do the same process. Am I in the camera? Can you see what I'm doing? There we go. I love these little stars. I have fun. I enjoy doing this with everything, but with these little bitty ones that I can use just to quickly add some, you know, stars or hearts or, you know, whatever shape I'm wanting to add, like this, I love. Because it's just put it down, swipe it, pick it up. Put it down, swipe it, pick it up. I don't know how many I've got on here. I haven't counted. And like I said, yet Monday, I'm not trying to make it look exactly like the American flag. I just want it to be American flag inspired. What do you think? Should I put more stars? Let's put one up here. It's starting to get a little dried up on the screening there. See, there's a little bit drying up on the screening there. So I'm gonna put one right here too. Oh, under. And I'm gonna put one in this hole, and then I'm gonna be done. That'll be it. Voila. What do you think? I know it's backwards, but that's how it's gonna look. And so at this point, I am going to spritz this a little bit and put it down on the floor with the other ones so I can wash it when I'm done. I don't actually set it on the carpet, I put it on the backing. And I'm going to take a blow dryer to this. Just dry it a little bit. They're all dry. So it's time to put the finishing touch on it with this. This is the nutmeg. Here we go. it's not going, I'm trying to go as light as possible because it's a lot easier to add than it is to take it off. There we go. I am very, okay, I'm going to turn the angle of the camera up so I can hold this up and show you. Okay, so if you tend to get dizzy, close your eyes and I'll let you know when it's there. All right. I think that will do it. So here we have it. We have our lazy Susan. And we have our cutting wood. The American flag, Stars and Stripes Forever. I'm going to redo the bow and then I'll take a picture of it and I'll show you. So what do you think? I'm so ready to do more 4th of July patriotic stuff. It's going to be fun. Well, thank you, Sherry, for joining me and anybody else who has joined me and is hanging out with me and crafting. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're liking what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Click on the bell so that you get notified whenever I post something new. And maybe you can catch my Thrifting Thursdays. Tomorrow we are going to Turning Point at 19th and Garnett, 12:15 p.m. Central Time, to do some shopping, to find something else that we can make over. Okay. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay, bye-bye. I stepped on one of my transfers. That's not good. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, I didn't even need to go around. I'm so used to it. Bye. Oh, wait, I gotta get... Okay. This is becoming a little of a fiasco, but it's funny. For me. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm trying.